Boys and girls, Mr. Poust here. If you haven't heard me say it, I'll say it again. I absolutely love the rain. I love all the seasons. I love all different types of weather. I love the snow also. But there's something special about the rain. And if you look at the clouds, they look awfully dark. I have a feeling at any moment we could be surprised with some rain. Here's some birds chirping. Frogs in the distance. So hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed that we'll get some rain during this story. I love a nice rain shower. And if not, that's okay too. Alright, so we're going to be learning about walruses. Phenomenal animals. You can see their tusk right there. The walrus. A walrus's body helps it stay warm in the cold water. They got whiskers too. Kind of goofy looking. Walruses are animals called pinnipeds. That means they are sea mammals that have flippers. Seals and sea lions are pinnipeds too. So the flipper, wide, flat body parts that walruses use for swimming and walking. Mammals, animals that have hair or fur and feed their babies with milk. A walrus uses tusks to climb onto ice, fight, and more. And it looks like that walrus has blue eyes. That is phenomenal. That's a recessive gene, the blue eyes. Walruses have 2 front flippers and 2 back flippers. Their long, thick bodies are covered with wrinkly, brown skin. They have small eyes, big tusk, and more than 400 whiskers. I like their whiskers. Tusk, big pointed teeth that stick out from the mouth. Huh. There's something brewing. Sounds like a storm. Walruses can be 7.5 to 11.5 feet long, so 7.5 to 11.5 feet long. Male walruses can weigh up to 3,700 pounds. That is as much as a car. Females weigh about half as much as males. So it seems like the male walruses are eating a little bit more. Walruses have a thick layer of fat under their skin. Walruses may dive off sea ice to catch their food. Walruses live in Arctic seas. Every year, walruses migrate. In the summer, they stay far to the north. In the winter, they move towards the south. But they always stay near sea ice. Arctic, an area at the top of the earth where no trees grow, migrate, move from place to place during different parts of the year. Walruses eat crabs, clams, starfish, and sea cucumbers. Sometimes they eat fish or small seals. Walruses can eat 100 pounds of food a day. 100 pounds of food. That is quite the appetite. A walrus's front flipper has 5 short digits or fingers. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like fingers, right? Huh. Walrus calves go for rides on their mothers' backs. That is adorable. A mother walrus gives birth to 1 calf every 2 years. The calf can swim almost as soon as it's born. That's amazing. Female calves sometimes stay with their mother's herd their whole lives. But male calves leave their mothers when they are 5 or 6 years old. Walruses can live up to 40 years. Hear the church bells, boys and girls? It's very faint. A calf, a baby walrus, herd, a group of walruses that live together. Walruses. Walruses spend most of their time in the water. They use their whiskers to feel for food on the seafloor, but they come to the surface to breathe air. Walruses can stay underwater for 25 minutes. It's a long time. Most walruses do not often dive deeper than 262 feet. When they are not in the water, walruses gather on the ice or land. A group of walruses can be noisy. Walruses grunt, groan, bark, and snort. Oh, I love it. Walruses in a herd like to stay close to one another. People around the world love walruses. Many people see them in zoos. Other people travel to see them in the wild. It can be fun to watch these big sea animals sleep, swim, and walk on their flippers. Walruses usually swim about 4.3 miles per hour. Not too fast. A walrus story, and I love these. These stories are most of the time like fictional, but they've been passed down from generation to generation. And I find them kind of interesting. So why do walruses have tusks? People in Alaska used to tell a story about this. They said old man and old woman made all the animals. One day, old man made a caribou with tusks. Old woman made a walrus with antlers. But the animals were too hard to hunt. So old man and old woman changed them. From then on, the caribou had antlers and the walrus had tusks. And that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed the walrus. I was kind of hoping for some rain today. It looks like it's going to happen any minute. Unfortunately, you didn't get to see it, but maybe in our next story. All right, boys and girls, I'll see you soon.